Welcome back to another video with the IDN TV. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new. We're jumping right into it. Now, Casanova 2 times has pled guilty because someone in his crew snitched on him. Now, find out what happened with Casanova's case, his whole court proceedings, and why he's now facing 60 years in prison. So Casanova has been in the jail since about December of 2020. Now, just a year before that, Casanova was a scorching hot new artist out of New York City. Cas had a few hood singles including Dope Run and Set Trippin'. Now, Casanova was so hot back in 2019. Now we fast forward to around 2 to 3 years after. Casanova was in court in his navy blue scrubs at around 11:25 a.m. in front of his family, friends, and Judge Philip H. Harden. Now, according to the reports, they say Casanova was one of the founders of the Gorilla Stone gang, which is a blood-affiliated gang. Now, in which Casanova and 18 of his friends were tied into a conspiracy case. Now, one of the other founders, Dwight Reed, was convicted and sentenced to 50 years to life in prison from a 2014 passing of a rival member. So now it's Casanova's time to learn his fate. Now, something was off this time when he arrived in court. Now, Casanova indeed did plead guilty to his charges. Now, this was so surprising to the courtroom that the judge had to double check with Casanova to make sure he was mentally aware and able to plead guilty. Now, the judge wanted to ask Casanova did he have any mental issues previously, in which Casanova admitted that he tried to hurt himself when he was around 18 years old, which led him to the Bellevue Hospital in Manhattan of New York City. Casanova was also asked is his mind clear and if he was okay. Casanova agreed and said everything was fine. Now, Casanova did admit that he was pleading guilty on his own and nobody was forcing him to admit to these crimes. Now, the judge told Casanova that even if he admits to certain crimes, this does not guarantee that he will get a lesser time off his sentencing. Now, the U.S. Attorney David Felton then explained what they had on Casanova as far as the evidence and what he's pleading guilty to. Now, they say they have social media evidence, including Casanova's Instagram. It shows him next to a huge quantity of tree. They also have direct messages and intercepted communications that also show Casanova's leadership for the Gorilla Stone gang. In a recorded cell phone call from a New York State prison, one member admitted that Casanova was always strapped up. That same member admitted that Casanova was too wild for his actions and it probably would tarnish his rap career. Now, one of the people who actually snitched on Casanova is a member of the Gorilla Stone Bloods. Now, he admitted that Casanova received large shipments of tree. He also admitted that Casanova fired a strap during a gambling dispute. Now, the authorities are blaming Casanova, saying that he took his rap career money and put it towards the further of the gang's reputation. Now, Casanova then admitted and confessed that he did plot with other members of the Gorilla Stone gang, including the agreement to possess and sell 100 kilos of tree. Now, Casanova was also asked about a gang-related shooting that happened around the summertime of 2020. Now, Casanova did admit that he was invited to a mansion party with his wife and a couple of other friends, and it wasn't business. Now, the dice game became a dispute where Casanova then was passed the strap from a friend. Casanova said he lost around $2,000. Casanova did not admit that he fired his weapon. Now, during my research online, I believe this is the same mansion party that was publicized on YouTube and Instagram, so you guys check it out.
What you got? What you got? I got 250. He think that's his number. You think that's the number? That's the next number. Yo,
hurry up because they need to pay for the video.
Give him a bet back. You don't score better. You got Yo, he bet you heard that. You don't. I bet. He betting online, right? Yeah, he got it online. Get paid. Get money now.
Oh, there it is right there. There it is right there. I'm trying to get paid out of here. That's true. Hey, everything's good. Only thing not good is not your high, right? Yo, you know what you did. Everything we do that pay up. Everything I do that. Everything we good, Dad. Everything we good.
I put my head down.
That's true, you heard?
Then I tell niggas to move out the way.
But that's your man.
I don't give a fuck.
That's your problem with him. Your man gotta pay for that. That mean your man's gotta pay for that. We've been in the streets. You from the streets, Cash.
No.
You wanna make your man pay for that.
Keep it 100 though.
You wanna make your man pay for
Keep it
that.
100. You know I say no foot. You gamble with me before.
No,
we gamble on the
no.
block.
My little man
nothing.
my little man
High
gambled
to the
with you.
sky
I
is
never
good.
gambled with you.
Ask
My
your
little
little
man.
I don't play no
Obligated
fees.
at it. Jay gambled with you. I never gambled. I never gambled.
I'm not. Come on.
But now, guys, after this one right here, after this one right here, you gotta tell your man to get out of the way.
Go ahead.
That's on you. I get out of the way. Give it up. On the side.
We can take the 200 on the side, bet different.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that hit on the feet. I don't play hits on the feet.
First of all, what's your bet?
No, you bet 100.
I bet
100,
200. I bet 200.
250 and 200. I don't play no feet. I always tell
You gotta
niggas
tell
move
your man to get out of the
around.
way.
Good,
That's your
Let's
man.
go good. Give him his money. Give him his money. Come on. I don't play no feet. No, I play high to the sky. That's it. You've been
I
gambling with
never
me, bro.
gambled with you. My little man did.
Well,
My little
you
man,
was
I
there.
I wasn't there. I wasn't
You ain't
there.
gamble on the block with us?
No, I wanted to, but I didn't make it that day.
The dice on the floor.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Where the dice at?
I need that 200 on the side again.
Look.
And I need that on the side again.
I'll give it to you.
And I'm gonna give it to you
job,
again.
they
I'll
hung
give
up.
it back to
I
you.
ain't gonna do that. But what I'm telling you is, you know I don't do no feet. Yo, y'all niggas give me a roll.
Sure.
Yeah, tell your man to give you a roll.
Give me a roll.
Tell your man to give you a roll.
Yo, give me a roll. What you got?
200 on
What
the
you got?
I got 200 on the side.
250.
Yo, bank 400, man.
Bank 400, shoot it.
All right, so
Cocky,
give me
go ahead,
you,
man.
you want the bankroll on the side, Cass?
Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
All right, so it's good. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure.
Stop playing with me.
Huh?
You know what was going on. Yo, stop. Move,
Right
please.
there, back to back.
Move.
No feet, no nothing. Look.
Move.
Don't get quiet now.
Right back.
I need that
Right back.
energy.
Shoot. You don't fall better. Look. You don't fall better.
I need that energy. Look.
You don't fall
I need
better.
that energy.
Yo, they got room under there, you know that,
I
right?
need that energy.
They got a whole lot of room
That's
under
what,
there,
see,
you
I
know
wasn't
that, right?
talking before. Now I need that. Look.
They got room under there,
And he
you
got
know
the
that, right?
shades off. Look. Look.
You don't fall better.
Look.
Room under there.
Now with Casanova's plea agreement, and he actually pleaded to the prosecutors and the judge, they're recommending around 15 to 20 years in prison. But in federal court, it's a little bit different. The judge doesn't have to take that recommended sentence. He may give Casanova the maximum sentence of 60 years in prison if he sees it fit. Now, Casanova is due back in court December of 2022, and we'll know how long Casanova got. Let me know in the comments below, you guys. Do you think Casanova will indeed get those whole 60 years? Me personally, I hope not. But he has a huge criminal record. Everybody knows Casanova is in and out of jail since he was a little one. So I'm sure those charges will be taken into account. And he's one of the co-founders. The other co-founder got 50 years. So we will see.